look at the data, there's three specific signals that tell us exactly where 2026 is potentially going to go. And now we're in the singularity, as Elon Musk says, and a few others kind of agree. Basically, we're moving into a place that we really can't see what the next moment is going to reveal. There is still a lot of human innovation, human ideas, human developments on how to make these systems better, to make them more agentic. But now they're starting to work on themselves. They're starting to provide their own updates, their own coding changes within their own models. So it's a lot different than, we used to program computers, basically showing it how to do something. Now it's kind of like raising a kid. You don't want to show them everything. You just want to let them figure things out for themselves. This is where the AI research comes in, and how these systems start to become more developed by basically giving them more free range to do their own figuring things out. But of course, having guidelines, because, with kids, you don't want them to stick something into an electrical socket. Well, my dad probably would have wanted to see what was going to happen, but ultimately you don't want them to stick a fork in there, and that could be really, really bad, have tragic consequences. The same thing we don't want with AI. We don't want them testing something because they're really not sure what's going to end up happening. So we have to have at least that alignment in there, and hopefully the people that are doing this research, the people that are putting it together, are going to have enough of that built into it, so at least they're going to get some idea of what the systems are doing. But if you look on that side of it, it's kind of disconcerting that they're not really sure how these things are doing the things that they're doing. In some cases, we move on even further in the future, and we're probably not going to have any idea. It's almost like asking yourself, well, why did I think of that just now? Whenever you have that obscure thought pop in, maybe something from 20, 30 years ago, just bump into your brain. I mean, when you're really not looking at anything, not doing anything related at all, you can't even see how, thinking about that time that you ate that cereal and you put salt on it instead of sugar, why would that even pop into your brain when that happened when you were 12? And it was horrible because you used a lot of sugar usually, and when you tasted it, it was salt. And yeah, I don't know why that came up, but that's kind of that idea process. So you look at these large language models, and well, how did it come up with this? How did it figure that out? How did it make that decision to change this or do this? A lot of the systems analysts, these super techie people, a lot of them aren't really sure how they did that. And that's encouraging, but it is definitely an alien form of intelligence. So here's that update for the masses.